Hello everyone and welcome. Unfortunately, my work life sometimes cuts into my camping life. Today is Sunday. I had to work yesterday, so I'm only out for the afternoon. So I thought maybe I'd do a few different fire lighting methods just to keep in practice. And I don't think I could have picked a better location. We're on rocks right next to the water. So let me get set up and we'll try a few different fire lighting methods. So first up on the list, Van Hoot Colombian Dark Roast coffee and a Fresnel lens. So we take our coffee, pour it on this rock in a little pile. We take our Fresnel lens, rough side up towards the sun. It's already smoking. We'll just hold it there a little bit longer. Let it develop a good ember. All right, so that's going. Now we have to let that sit for a bit so that it can melt the rest of the coffee together and make a nice solid chunk of ember. So while we're waiting for that ember to grow, I'm going to take a piece of this birch bark and I'll get some of the pine needles out of this pouch. These are really dry. I'm just going to put those in with the birch bark. And that's what I'm going to use as a bird's nest. I'm going to put the ember in here. Okay, I think that is big enough now. Should be able to just pick it up with my knife. Put a few more coffee grinds in there just to help it out. There's just a little bit of a breeze today. Attempt number 1 has failed. I got a lot of smoke, but no fire. So I'm going to add just a little bit of coffee to this pile. And as soon as that cloud moves, we'll light it up and we'll try it again. That cloud, it's taking its time moving out of my way. So while we wait, I prepared another bundle. Same way with birch bark and pine needles. And we're going to do flint and steel. Slowly tear it apart and create fibers. Place the fibers close to the edge of the sharp rock. And it's lit. Place that in our bundle. And then we have a fire. So here's our friend Mr. Sun again. Already lit and smoking. Let that build. And there we go. That should sustain itself. I'll try and let it grow a little bit bigger this time. So while we're waiting for that coffee ember to grow, I have a piece of chaga. Hit that with the lens. It's already smoking. I have another tinder bundle already. Found a little bit of dry grass. Maybe that'll help it out. Finally, flames. Well, that took longer than expected. Look at the size of that ember. I have another bundle ready. Get as much of this as I can in here. There we go. Success. When I made my wax fire starters over the winter, people asked, won't they melt and stick together? Well, yeah, they kind of do. But if you spread them apart, and you can still get some fine fibers, they still work. So now we have a ferro rod. We're gonna make some fine strips out of some birch bark, crumple it up together, add just a bit more. Pray the wind doesn't blow it all away. course the wind would pick up now. I'll make a little bit more. As fine as I can. Add those to the pile. Take a small piece, scratch it up with my knife, trying to keep as much of the powder as I can. All right. I'm gonna have to pin this down and hope for the best. There we go. And the wind takes it away. So now we've done coffee, chaga, flint and steel. Showed you my fire starters. We did the ferro rod. So I think all that's left, I brought these boards that I used a long time ago to do the Rudiger roll or the fire roll with just a piece of cotton and a little bit of wood ash. So let me set this up and see if we can do that. Here I have just a plain old cotton ball. Try and find the end of it. And unroll it. Here's a little container of wood ash that I had saved. Sprinkle a little bit on there. And just a little bit on the board to give it me a little bit of traction. Now I roll it up as tight as I can. If you don't see smoke, keep rolling. Whoa, we have smoke. Okay, it went out. So we'll set the bundle aside. Reset and try it again. That's why we're out here, to practice. After 5 good attempts, we still didn't get that one. We got the first 2 to smoke and smolder, but I just couldn't get that tinder bundle to go. Now I'm out of cotton, but I don't want to waste a perfectly good tinder bundle. So I'm going to fire it up with the flint and steel. There we go. And we have fire. So I managed to get all the other methods to work. The Rudiger roll, that one is a tough one. It takes quite a bit of practice. And if your tinder bundle isn't perfect, you're not going to get it. But we gave it a good try. That's the whole point of practice. So that's where we're going to end the video today. Lucy and I are very glad you came along. It's always nice having you around. So if you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more of it, hit the subscribe button. And we'll see you on the next one.